Hello, friends and artists. Mrs. Gordon here. So happy to see you and to introduce your February art choice menu options. Yay, February. Now, when you think of February, you probably think of Valentine's Day. You probably also think of President's Day. And maybe you even think about the slightly less important than my half birthday on February 2nd, also on February 2nd, Groundhog Day. Um, so these are the ones you probably think of when you think of February. So we have some art activities for you to choose from that are related to Valentine's Day, President's Day, and Groundhog Day. Um, the Valentine's Day project is a really neat one. Um, the fabulous art teacher from Tennessee, Miss Cassie Stevens, introduces four different artists who work with hearts and does a project with four different artists, like where you divide a piece of paper, you fold a piece of paper twice, so you've got four sections, and you make a style of art focusing on hearts in each section and four different artists. If you were to do that, there are some art supplies that she mentions um, because she was doing it in the classroom that you might not have at home. And that's fine. You could just find a way to problem solve and make it work for you. If you really liked one of the artists, like you really liked the James Gold Crown hearts that look like spray painted hearts, and you had chalk at home, you don't even need pastels. You could just use regular chalk for that. And you could do a whole project based on just one of those artists. So remember, whenever you're doing the art choice menu, you have choice and you get to make choices about how you make your art. And this is just for you as an inspiration. There are also a couple of super cute how-to drawings on groundhogs and on Abraham Lincoln and on George Washington. Remember, in those how-tos, they frequently show you how to draw. Like I think the Art Hub for Kids, Art Kids Hub, Art Hub for Kids has the two for the presidents. And they don't do anything to the background. So, reimagine where this cute little president might be. Is he chopping down a cherry tree? Is he working hard somewhere, or is he, relaxing on a beach in the tropics somewhere? Who knows? And the same with a groundhog. Give that groundhog an interesting background. Put your spin on it. Put your creative mind to work and figure out what that's going to be. So I do want to talk to you about some of the other interesting days that I found for February. Did you know that February 5th is National Bubblegum Day? I did not. So there's a bubble gum down here with a cute little art project on how to look like you've drawn or blown a huge bubble in front of your face, right? Again, figure out something creative to do the background. Maybe you want to draw a whole bunch of bubbles in the background. Maybe you draw clouds in the background because the bubble has lifted you up. Not the bubbles would really do that. They don't, because you would need helium for that. But the bubble has lifted you up into space. Get creative. This is your art. Also, we have a football down here for February 7th. It's the Super Bowl. And there is a cool how to draw a football helmet. Now, I thought that this would be an interesting thing for you because you could do one of the teams that are in the Super Bowl and draw either their existing or a different redesigned by you logo, or you could draw the logo for your favorite team on the helmet, or you could make up a football team and create a whole new logo for that. Or you could make a football helmet for a famous artist. Maybe it's a Vincent van Gogh helmet. Maybe it's a Mondrian helmet. Maybe it's a Georgia O'Keeffe helmet and they're just flowers all over it, right? So up to you to get creative with that football helmet. Did you know? I did not. That February 9th is National Pizza Day. I mean, exactly the reason excuse I need to order another pizza. I'm on it. February 9th, I'm getting myself a pizza. This project is not a drawing project. It is a collage project. So you would need different colors that you might find on the pizza. You would need scissors and glue. And it's a fun, hey, build your own paper pizza and then try to give it to your person at home and see if they'll eat it. Don't do that. Don't make them eat a paper pizza. Did you know that February 10th is Umbrella Day? I did not know that. So we're getting a little three-dimensional here, and you have an opportunity to learn how to make a origami foldable umbrella. Now it's mostly just folded, but it looks like a really cute little umbrella, and you can make a whole bunch of them and make a string of them. Um, it is a little complicated to learn how to fold origami. I looked through this one, I followed along with it. I think it's going to be manageable for most of you in older grades or most of you in younger grades with help. But if it's too hard, pick something else or draw an umbrella or, think about Mary Poppins and where she goes with the umbrella and, draw a picture of where you would want to go if you had a magical Mary Poppins umbrella too. All right, let me look at my list here. February 12th this year is the Chinese New Year, and it's going to be the year of the ox. So this over here, when you click on this, it shows you Chinese brush painting of an ox. I really thought it was super interesting. You could, he doesn't really tell you how to do it. He just kind of shows you, but it's really kind of cool. And it's cool to see a different culture, how they make art. And Chinese brush painting is a beautiful style of art that I thought you might enjoy watching. You might even want to try your own if you had like a brush at home and if you had some watercolor paint, or if you don't have watercolor paint, if you had if you made a really strong cup of tea and let it get really, really, really concentrated, like put a little bit of hot water with a tea bag, you can kind of make your own brown try your own hand at Chinese brush painting. But if Chinese brush painting looked really interesting but isn't your thing, down over here, there's how to draw the Chinese ox for Chinese New Year. Last but not least, I did not know this, but on February 27th is International Polar Bear Day. Oh, I love polar bears. So I have two, count them, two different how to polar bear activities, how to draw polar bears. There's this cute little cuddly polar bear down here inspired by a gunned polar bear. That's the toy company. And so it shows you how to draw a cute little cartoon polar bear. And then there's how, if you click on this guy, it's how to draw a more realistic polar bear. Again, when you do these how-to drawings, they just show you the thing. You have to get creative with the background. Are you going to color the background in? Are you going to make it realistic and imagine the polar bear on an ice cap somewhere? Are you going to have that polar bear visiting a beach? Is that polar bear going to New York City? Is it a polar bear that's visiting your house? What's happening with the polar bear? Did he scare someone? Is someone being nice to him? Maybe he's opened up a bottle of Coca-Cola. Who knows? You get to decide. And then, friends, remember, after you do your art choice menu, take a picture of it, snap it, try to upload it to Artsonia if you can. I've sent home information to your parents about that, and I'm going to do it again soon. Fill out the Google form for sure so that you get credit for it. But most importantly, happy art making, friends. I can't wait to see what you do for your February choice menu. And I will leave it up for all of February, not just President's Day week. So if you don't get to it in President's Day week, you can check it out the next 2 weeks in February. Happy art making, friends. Bye-bye.